That I think is a possible contender. That's a good album. That's a reggae.
Can we
But
stop
then again,
taking like Zanu PF? Zanu PF. The ANC must stop participating in the Grammys.
It's
That's what I want to say.
Blah, 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 blah,
Do we still call it LNTLive
It is. It's more live than ever before.
than LNT?
For we are LNT and we are live. See?
All the time. Greetings. This is LNTLive. Another wicked, wild, crazy, out of the box episode. I go by the name Thulz, your girlfriend's favorite DJ. And to my right, I'll let her introduce herself because it's better when she says it. Get the effect ready. Tell her who you are.
Her name is Zam Bam with the biggest yams that you've seen this far, aka Empress Nashdevi, aka the godmother of
What?
everything.
What?
You're welcome.
I love it.
It's growing.
I think it's just better when I let people do the intro themselves. Yo, all the way from Bahrain, it's the one and only. Tell him who
Hello,
you
everyone.
are. Oh,
Kelvin.
really?
I just got a text that I'm making noise. Big up on yourself, everyone. Yeah, man. Just another one. Just another episode. I feel like we need to establish a rule. I need to come first with these intros because my intros don't hit. I'm still yet to master the art of intros. Then it goes up. This thing will putting me after it's not fair.
No, I've heard you in previous episodes.
Yeah,
I've heard you in previous episodes.
I think it depends on what you're drinking. What are you or how much of that you had before you did the intro. Yeah,
I'm drinking coffee. Anyway, Larry's waiting.
Yeah.
Nah, I wanted to say we also need a bridge at times, you know.
Also, I'm the bridge.
Not the British.
All the way from the UK is the voice of LNT. Tell them who you are.
I'm just that voice, you know, that doesn't give no apology when it comes to giving enough people entertainment and satisfaction when it comes to this. I'm the guy who says it straight to the point. The voice of LNT sound, Larry the Galley Prince.
And you really
This
has
is
no
not fair.
filter.
This is not fair. This is not fair. I'm protesting the intros. This is
Should
not
we
fair.
write
I'm protesting the intros. This is not fair. Do you see
Should
what
we
you
write
did?
something?
You put Summer there, then you put Larry here, then you put me in the middle to give the people's ears a break.
The bridge.
Why? You are the bridge of the bridges.
The bridge of the bridgeless. Can we actually start with this? Because last time we spoke, right? We spoke about the summer.
Yes, the summer nominees.
We talked about the summer nominees, and now we're recording this, and we have a winner from the summers. Big shout out to Skeleton Blazer. Congratulations on your award.
Dum, dum, dum.
Who predicted? Did anyone predict?
We all had predictions. Larry and I said Skeleton Blazer, and we had the whole conversation around what is the criteria.
Yeah.
And Calvin, you had quite a lot to say around the criteria and the category, the fact that our category is so limited. You know, how do you feel? What's your take on the summer winner of 2024?
I want to let Skeleton enjoy his summer. He needs to enjoy his summer. He worked very hard. Let him enjoy his summer. And also the thing is, actually that day I was going a lot after the system and the lack of options, etc. That I actually forgot who my prediction was. But I can confirm, I don't think it was Skeleton, but congratulations to him nonetheless, and I'm very pleased he got. Yeah.
Was it not 2.0?
Ah, 2.0, yeah. For me, 2.0 took it, but of course, you know, there's voting that happens. There's a certain group of people that vote, and they found Skeleton deserving, and I'm very pleased for him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a big shout out, big shout out, big shout out.
You're saying there's a panel. There is a panel. I think with every awards there's a group of judges, unless it's a people's choice type of award.
Exactly. But this one isn't.
Which is happening today. The Salmas are tonight, actually.
Yeah.
The South African
upcoming musicians
awards.
Yeah.
Today. So we'll see about that. Larry, are you happy that your prediction was correct?
I can't say I'm happy. It was inevitable. It was something that I knew was going to happen. So yeah, congratulations to the man there.
Yeah.
He deserved it.
Yeah.
And he took it.
Well deserved. It was a well-deserved award. Give praises the album he won for.
Yeah.
Even though for me personally, as my opinion, I don't think that particular album was the worthy of a summer. I think his previous music that's existed within the circuit, probably from the first time he submitted for the summers, was more impactful.
Okay.
If you're talking impact, this particular for me, there's no real tune that I connect to as much as his previous music. So as much as
the remix
of
420 with Zulu Boy, but that's the original on the
original for me is better. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, you see why I want to let the winner celebrate. I look, when it comes to the summers, right, and the panel, I'm still keen to understand. Does the panel change from time to time? Is it still the same panel that has been dealing with the votes since the Reggae Award started? What's going on? Who came up with this panel? How did it come about? How was it selected? Look, as a creative, as someone who, I don't want to say understand, but as someone who's trying to learn and understand music, creation, notation, composition, mixing, and just putting together a good product, I want to understand who is part of that team. Because sometimes I just feel like those people don't love reggae, man. Who is part of that panel? And like, and one, who is part of the panel? Who selected it? Like, two, like, what's the criteria? Because, there was arguments about the Ballon d'Or. They say, oh, it's 1, 2, 3. You have to meet this criteria. What's the criteria for this? I need to understand what the voting is going on. I really need to.
Deserves that. I think everyone deserves that. With every award, with South Africa, there's the Song of the Year debate that's already begun, by the way. Right? And the criteria is always questioned, right? Who picks these songs, and how is the voting process? How unbiased? How And I think it's a general concern for any music genre and sphere as to how awards get distributed. Not to say that the people who won and were nominated are not worthy, but I think we're all in agreement that Skelekeza did deserve the award because of all the hard work and the great music he's put out there. But what criteria? So that people who participate don't know what they're working towards,
Okay, let's move on to
if anything, I wanted to add. Sorry, if I can just I actually think when it comes, it's just a passion project. I actually just think like when it comes to like awards and stuff, right? When the criteria is clear as to what's the process when voting happens, if you get to win, it actually gives you more cred rather than when it's murky. That's how I see it. But anyway, that's
shout out to all the awardees, people who are going to be winning tonight at the Summers. We're really excited for you guys, and congratulations to Skeleton Blazer. Moving on to the topic of the day.
So just kind of while on the awards talk, we might as well talk about the albums that were nominated for the Grammys also.
Yes. Since we're talking awards.
So I don't know if you guys, I think we've all seen the list of nominees,
we spoke about it earlier on this year as well. Alvin's got the list for us.
Yeah.
Of the nominees for
Best
reggae.
So
best reggae album.
My favorite album over the past 12 months, Take It Easy by QueenSoulVibes. Yeah, man, I think that is quite deserved. That is quite deserved.
Last time we spoke about the Grammys, about last year's not QueenSoulVibes had the Color Roots, and I was actually like, he should have put it, Take It Easy, not knowing that he's actually submitted for
this year.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, Take It Easy there. Then there's Vibes Cartel Party With Me. I don't know that album, I'm sorry. I can't share any thoughts.
It's Growing on Me.
That's the EP that came out when he came
out of prison. It's got the I thought I told you that the cup. It's got tell me what you want. Tell me what you want. It's the new stuff.
No, not the one because the comment came out now. The one he came out of prison a long time ago now. It's been a while.
Before.
He recorded it after. They released.
After prison.
Remember what they released the EP?
Yes.
That's the one. That's the one.
Oh.
That's the one. That's before the comment.
Oh, okay.
And
I don't know.
I don't think it's.
But is that with dancehall?
I don't think.
Also,
that's the thing.
Yeah,
they should now start having reggae and dancehall. They should be two separate things.
You see, the same thing I was complaining about at the summers, where nominees are based on legacy and names rather than the actual project. I don't think that album by Vibes Cartel deserves a huge place, let alone a Grammy. Come on.
Grammy worthy. You're right. You're right.
But yeah.
Bob Marley, One Love. The musical. You recall there was. Yes, remember there was
the score for the movie.
Music
Inspired.
Yes, the movie.
Oh, with the artists from all over Africa.
I don't know. No. There's not all over Africa. No. That's a different one. That was the Africa Unite one.
Oh.
This one, what they did is just people kind of re-singing or remaking covers of Marley.
Yeah.
So
in case Whiskey did a song there. It's a really good one that Whiskey did on One Love, I think.
But I don't think that album is a good album.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So for me, give it to QueenSoulVibes.
Yeah. The name. But go on.
Then Evolution, The Wailers.
That I think is a possible contender. That's a good album. That's a reggae.
Can we stop taking like ZANU PF? The ANC must stop participating in the Grammys.
That's
what I want to say.
People want change. Okay, The Wailers, Thuli, you said it's a good album.
It's it's a and if they're looking for the reggae sound, who else? Come on, like.
Calvin is so bored with me.
I mean, Calvin, there's not.
It's not even a contest anymore. Anyway, next.
It is a contest, but
yes,
you should know that you've got the same competitors there every year.
Yeah, just like how they are contesting in the Zimbabwean elections. No problem. Let's move on. Shantia never gets late here.
Shantia. Good poppin'.
Hit and run.
Yeah. It's cute.
I love Shantia, but
dancehall.
Thank you. I'm starting to sound like a hater.
There should be a different
dancehall category.
Best dancehall album. That's where
best dancehall female.
No. Okay, calm down. No, guys. What's
we've
the better time?
We've got.
For me, I don't understand how Shantia is making it there when Generation of Kings is not getting nominated for a Grammy. Sorry to say.
But popularity, does that not count? because she is a crossover
No, so
artist.
So where's she crossing over to?
So
if she's not crossing over to reggae, then why is she in the reggae thing?
She should be in pop.
Exactly.
but guys, do you know who votes for the Grammy Awards? It's fellow musicians. So I would have thought, Masika, they're a big bad artist in a dancehall for the past 2-3 years.
That's why. That's needed.
I feel like, Kelvin, it goes back to what we were saying. Yes, the artist may vote, but the outcome is determined by the electoral commission. You get the point? Yeah, you can all vote for who you want. You can all vote for who you want, but if there are people who are controlling
yes.
and
No problem.
if there are people who are like counting the votes,
Yes, you guys have a right to vote, but we will count, okay?
yeah, we'll give you the winner. We'll give you who goes there. You can go and vote, register and vote, but we'll give you the outcome.
If anything, we encourage you to register and vote. Anyway.
For those who don't know, we've actually gone through quite a year of political shiftage in Southern Africa.
And America.
And America. Trump won again. As we are talking right now.
Interesting times.
Botswana has a new president. Thuli, how you feel? How you feel?
The new president.
Shout out to Botswana for making the change they wanted to see.
Smooth change, yeah.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah, it was beautiful to see. It was beautiful to see. And
Yeah.
it was beautiful to see. I saw the Zimbabwean president went there to witness democracy.
It was just like, you know what? Take the reins. I'm giving you the reins. It's okay. You know.
Right?
And then South Africa also had elections this year. We ended up with a rainbow nation of a cabinet. So the majority party didn't.
What, Zaba? What?
The Rainbow Nation political party.
You're not using that thing. You're not using that thing.
Yeah. No. So and then Botswana just happened now. When are did the Zim elections already happen, or are they still coming?
You see now we are starting now. We were doing well.
Yeah, they
happened.
They happened
last year.
And we were given
Yeah, they
that was
happened.
last year.
Yeah, I think the next run will be in 2028. Yes, where we will vote for our current president. Yes, I won't be surprised if he goes for a third term. But anyway, yeah, man.
It is what it
Before we
is.
get cancelled.
Before we get cancelled, this is not a political show. It's a reggae and dancehall show.
Yeah.
And while on the topic of reggae and dancehall, we were talking about the Grammys. Fine, that's cool.
Yeah.
Should we move on to tours? And
Yeah.
so it's been reggae season all season.
Beautiful.
This year we've had a lot of tours happening. A couple of notable ones, like the
Burning
recent
Spear.
one, Burning Spear in South Africa. We were there to witness the fitness of the Madala. Hey, Madala. He performed for 3 hours. Straight. It was monumental.
It was.
Did he do anything nasty? Burning spear.
No.
Rawr.
Oh,
I was
man was
just
just
kidding, man. Okay.
it was
I shall leave it. I shall leave it.
I tell you know,
Scene,
that was amazing.
Scene.
Supported by a local South African act, as well.
like
The
Bongo
likes
Island.
of Rain Africa, Skeleton Blazer, the legendary
Bongo
Dr.
Island.
Mukwebo, who he actually came back for.
Yeah.
So he did
that
two tours in South Africa actually.
Burning Spear, yeah.
Burning Spear. He came back the next week specifically for Venda, which was dope to see. And then also there was Bongo
Legendary.
Riot. What did you guys hear about the Bongo Riot performance? From what you guys saw from the other side.
Look, with no detail, right? With no detail as to what transpired. Me, I just know also on Facebook. Riot, being booed whilst he was trying to sing, "Girl, I wanna be your umbrella," and I think people were saying, "Hey, you're singing nonsense and stuff," and then he got booed. Had it been in Zimbabwe, he would have received a few nice cans of Coca-Cola and Zambezi lager there, but yeah.
Yeah, we saw it happen.
I saw him getting booed rather. You guys can give us context.
I was shocked when I saw the booing because I was enjoying the performance.
Yeah.
He had time, you know. The thing is with Bongo Rights, at a lot of the gigs, he ends up running out of time, and then there's that scuffle with the production and whatnot. So this time, he had the time to perform all his music properly, and then he went to Pakistan, you know. But we're used to it. We're used to the scene and how his music. We know we just go when we hear that rhythm coming on, we're grooving. But the majority of the crowd was not the average Joburg reggae dancehall follower.
Really?
So
it
was packed.
Yeah, it wasn't like that's where you saw how can I put it? It's what sometimes what we think is Mzansi reggae could just be like Gauteng reggae.
I'm happy though. I'm happy at least like there's a bigger community out there.
There is. Reggae lives, guys.
Yeah,
reggae
you got
lives.
to see that. Yeah, you got to see that. That reggae is big. That the big artists that we think we know. Not a lot of people that.
In the broadest view of things are that big. Like Dr. Colbert, guys.
Yeah, like Dr. Colbert Mukwege is the one that actually got that crowd.
Yeah, like it was insane to see.
Larry, can you hit a thingy there for Dr.
For Dr. Colbert, it was insane to
good.
see. He was amazing. People were singing along, like a whole sea of people singing along. As Joburg people, well, some of us, who I didn't know a single song, was grooving, obviously enjoying, but I was in so much awe to see, like the magnitude of his artistry and his reach to the people. So that was amazing. It was amazing to see. So yeah, that was Burning Spear, amazing. Also, it went to Kenya. He went to Kenya after South Africa. He also did
Malawi.
Harare. Yeah,
I'm not sure when he did Malawi though. Yeah.
He did Malawi just after South Africa, and then Kenya a bit later.
Yeah.
It was Zimbabwe, I think, the day before, a couple of days before.
Yeah,
So
he did Zimbabwe before South Africa.
And the crowd in Zimbabwe was also massive.
Yeah, the only one that I had that didn't go well was the one in Kenya.
Yeah, he should have. You see, he should have avoided Kenya when first he saw that they didn't have good sound.
But what happened? What happened in Kenya?
Yeah, the turnout wasn't. They said the turnout wasn't good.
Oh no!
I think it's because of the initial postponement. I think that probably
people got turned off.
Yeah, but look at what happened in Venda. I mean,
Venda put it together in 2 days.
2 days, and the crowd was massive. But it's really quite weird to see.
Kenya is the reggae capital of Africa.
Yeah, because there's another artist that's visiting Kenya now. That's touring, Albarosi.
Tell us about that one.
Yeah, he's set to visit Kenya and Ethiopia. Kenya now it's on the flying. Yeah, sorry. That's gonna be now in November, and I think also next year in March.
Oh. Are you guys Albarosi fans?
I love his music.
The Italian reggae ambassador. Boom, 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 boom.
I think he's a good artist.
He's a dope artist.
Artist.
Legendary. It would be dope.
He is. He would be much bigger than he is if he was born in a certain area of the world.
True. He's gonna be with King Shiloh Sound System.
Oh, don't get me excited.
I'm just saying, right? Listen to this.
Listen
to it, right? So he's gonna be with King Shiloh on the 16th. the 17th. 17th of November is going to be King Shiloh in Kenya. The 24th of November, King Shiloh is in South Africa.
For Kumba Fire, guys,
For
we
the
are
Kumba
having a sound system showcase. So
maybe
exciting.
we might also get an Alba Rose. Because can I just read it?
Light a candle. Let's manifest. Light a candle then.
Let me just quickly read because I think this is such a dope tour, right?
Yeah.
So the tour will be branded as the African Victory Tour, celebrating. Sorry, taken from Reggaeville.com. Celebrating Africa's victory over historical and modern-day oppression and colonization. In Ethiopia, Albarosi will honor the nation's successful resistance against colonial forces over the centuries, highlighting its status as the only country in Africa that was never colonized and the significance that has for the world today. In Kenya, Albarosi will delve into the country's rich cultural and unique identity, engage with the young generation and conscious youth, a generation that increasingly shaping the country's future. So in essence, go down.
It's so deep.
I know, right? So basically the proceeds. Go here. In Ethiopia, all proceeds will benefit. I'm not sure if I say this right. Just for Development Charitable Association, a local non-profit fighting poverty and discrimination against people with disabilities.
Oh wow.
In Kenya, the profits will support the Kwale Deaf Center, which support deaf people in rural Kwale country and Nairobi's Kibera community. Additionally, the tour is supported by the House of Rastafari, the current area within Rototom Sunsplash Festival, dedicated to preserving and promoting Rastafari culture and spirituality. Members of the House of Rastafari will be part of the program, and their involvement adds spiritual and cultural depth to the tour.
More fire.
Just a brief.
Massive.
So basically, the tour, it's not just a tour.
It's not just a tour. It's not just for fun and games.
Shout out.
It's got a deeper purpose. Shout out to Albarosi.
Yeah.
He's come to South Africa. We would love to see you. Who else is on tour? Is that all the people on tour?
I think next year the Grammy winning Still Pulse band is going to be on tour. Nothing about Africa yet. So we'll see.
Even for the Malis, the Malis.
The Malis also
There's
nothing.
no Africa.
Nothing about Africa yet.
Africa tour.
We wait and see.
What do you guys think about the Mali tour? Have you guys heard about it? Do you guys think it should Africa?
I think.
As for me, I just distance myself a little bit from the Mali issues.
Yeah, we need another family. We need another family.
But
Honestly,
guys, wouldn't you like to see Kenyan Mali?
You know,
We need another family, boss.
if you could focus maybe on one or two artists from that family, real talent from that family, not people who are just riding on the wave of the Mali name. Yeah, it would be nice.
No, but most of them are good. All of them. I don't know a bad Mali. Or am I brain?
Yes, no, all of them are good. That's why they keep winning the Grammys.
Guys, which other family do we have for right now?
What?
So I didn't
Which
get
other family do we have for right now that we should talk
Hey,
about?
the Malis are killing
Like,
us.
No.
We've got
I'm saying-
the Morgan family.
They are working, but can't other families come up? This is why I need to have children now, so that I can start my band in my 50s. Then we start chase. I promise you, we will grow old whilst these Malis are still ruling dance like this. And
Yeah, because you are right, Kelvin. Because if you check, right now Damian Mal is grooming his son.
yeah. And
Already
then
he's
his
doing
nephew
shows with
Steve-
him, so
You guys rate his
You
son.
know.
What do you guys think of? What do you guys?
I think he's
you guys-
talented.
he's talented than the father.
Yes. Yeah.
And then you're
Then you're gonna complain when you win.
He's extremely talented, but I think his family have won enough Grammys. No, what about us? We also
Stop
want
winning. I say they must stop winning.
They need their own.
Yes.
They need to compete against
I feel
themselves.
like you know what we must do, ne? We must just give that family the Reggae Lifetime Achievement. Then they are excluded from nomination.
No, that's
You
not
see?
fair.
It is fair.
That's
That's the only
fair.
time it will be fair.
I swear. Like each time there's a now we're talking about the Grammys, but each time there's a Mali on that list, just know how it's done. It's like if you get nominated for the Summers, then there's Bongo Riot there. You're screwed. It's done.
That's the truth. That is the truth. That is the
But yeah.
Yeah, that's the legacy. That's the legacy tour. I think that's all on the tours. We also have a new King of Dancehall crowned. Do you wanna talk about
King of Reggae.
It's King of Reggae? King of Reggae.
King of Reggae.
Who's recently crowned the King of Reggae?
Um,
First of all, before you read the article,
Yes.
let's take our guess. Like, not guesses, but like, who do you guys feel is the current King of Reggae? We know the one that we're going to read, the official one right now, but you yourself know who is the King of Reggae for you in 2024?
Yeah, if you hadn't read the news.
You know, when it comes to reggae is a bit more diverse, eh? Lately, it's giving us more youths, like talented artists are coming there through reggae music. So for 2024 is a bit tricky for me. If we would go to year 2020 when we're in lockdown, I would give you my King of Dancehall, my King of Reggae there that year. And the time of
2020.
COVID.
But, okay, you have to choose now, Larry. You have to choose now.
Eish.
First, the first name that comes to your mind.
Hey, it's tricky. Just one.
Just one.
I'll go with Loyal Flames, eh?
Loyal Flames.
Yeah.
Loyal Flames. I don't know Loyal Flames. Am I uncultured?
Keep focused. It ain't no joke now.
That's the
Yeah,
King
man,
of
yeah,
Reggae.
man, I
What
like
makes the King of Reggae for you, Larry?
I mean, his tunes, the message, the quality, you know, the deliverance.
It's classic
Just
reggae.
magic for me. Yeah.
Lavaro?
Calibads. I think Calibads for me in the past 2-3 years. Man, I just shell out tough rhythms, production-wise, his songs, in his past two albums,
Bad.
hybrid. Yeah, for me, he's the king of reggae.
I'm with you, I'm with you.
He's just not from the right country.
Hey, it's Calibas, yo. If it's
His
no,
music is amazing as well.
from production.
And I find that he bridges between reggae and actually allowing non-reggae people to hold a vibe with him. You know what I mean? I think that's just talent and skill. To be able to engage a lot of people through just I think
Reach.
that's amazing.
Yeah, it's his reach. Mine would be can we have a queen of reggae instead of a king?
What do you mean? There's a queen of
queen.
dancehall, there's a king of dancehall, there's
Yeah,
a king of reggae.
can I? Okay,
So you wanna do a?
queen.
Okay, let's hear your queen of reggae.
Queen Omega, I think right now would be deserving of flying the reggae flag.
Yeah, definitely, I think so too.
You know, I think she deserves
Yeah,
the
she
flowers.
is.
If there was to be a category maybe from before, I think the likes of Queen Africa would deserve Marsha Griffiths, definitely Nancy. Who's that? Desiree.
Yeah.
But right now, I think Queen Omega is a vital voice in reggae, and she's laying it down. With regards to a king, I'm a big Chronix fan. The Chronix is the kind of what's his name? Kabaka Pyramids and the proteges of the world. I think that's where I would put my money on the kings. So who's the current king of reggae according to the news?
So according to, because you know how these guys do, like they crown their kings at like their shows, you know. So that's that maybe I guess I don't know.
It's biased, no?
We need to dig deep into it, right?
Because who decides?
Yeah, but anyway, so Buju Banton was crowned king of reggae.
Where was he crowned?
He was crowned by promoter and PR agent Ralston Barrett. Right.
From where?
Where was he crowned? The article doesn't really say.
You can read the whole article. Let's see.
Okay,
When
cool.
was the last time Buju released a reggae song?
Wait,
The
Kelvin.
album. The last album.
Wait. Let DJ
Okay,
continue.
cool. Let me read this. This is taken from worldmusicviews.com. Event promoter and PR agent Ralston, right?
Yeah.
Ralston Barrett recently crowned Buju Ban the king of reggae. A bold statement considering Bob Marley's lasting legacy in the genre. Speaking during a TikTok live on Wednesday, Barrett acknowledged Buju's enduring influence and appeal, which
We crown
has
people on
spun-
TikTok.
Oh, this is on TikTok.
Well done, Mama. Well done.
Crown someone on TikTok.
Yeah.
Me probably might be. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. Basically, this is a quote. Me probably might be overdo it, but I think Buju has offended being an elder statesman in reggae. He said, "I consider him the new king of reggae music." By the way, who were vex?
Are you vexed?
I'm not gonna
So
read it.
Yeah,
Vex,
too
not
much.
Vex.
Too much. Too much.
In terms
Too
of-
much.
in terms
Get
of him-
vexed.
In terms of him being an elder or
Granted. But also a king. I don't mind. I don't mind to crown the king of reggae. Do you guys mind?
I don't mind.
What?
I think
Man.
his shows. I mean, he's selling out shows in like the United States. Ever since he came out, he's given us 2 albums. He's been busy.
Yeah.
Fine, maybe some of the stuff that we, like the albums, we might not totally agree that is the reggae sound that we like. Is this the reggae sound that we want? Is the reggae sound that we know? Okay, that's up for debate. But as an artist and everything, I think he's doing big, and yeah,
Deserves it.
nobody.
Larry does
Okay, just got
deserve to be called the reggae king.
now we have got like living legends who are still alive, right? Who can be crowned instead of Buju Banton, right? So my question is also like, can we say somebody is really pulling good shows after we have been starved away from him for 10 years? People are just doing this is like compensatory behavior. We haven't been seeing Buju on stage for the past 10 years. Now you bring him out of prison, he does a show. Definitely people will go there.
Really,
Let's
I
crown
think
somebody who has been out of prison doing the stuff out there and compare.
But are those people filling shows? I mean, filling stadiums and stuff.
Because they've been out,
about-
so let's give credit. Let's give credit to those who have been out of prison, not artists who have been in
But
prison.
they're
They
not
come
doing-
out now.
they're not
We
doing-
do shows for them. It's like it feels like we are saying sorry to them. We feel pity for them,
We are rewarding criminality.
No, we're not. We are showing love. We are showing love. We're showing love.
Like this Party With Me album by Vibes Cartel. Let's
know?
stop this. Let's stop this. You see, here's the thing, right? Here's the
the
thing for
Grammy-
me, right? Jeez, what's wrong? I'm even sober today. I'm straight-headed, but I keep going for controversy. I've already dug deep, but this is what I'm saying, guys.
Yeah, we're listening.
You hear this person that crowned Buju Banton, he was already saying there those who vex, like he's already ready for war. Like if you are so certain about your nomination, why are you preparing for war? You know what I mean? Yes.
So okay.
But
So
anyway,
as we stand, so you don't think
Yeah, go ahead.
Buju
You don't think
deserves it?
Buju is the king of reggae?
Can we put him in the top
For
3?
me, no. Huh?
I put him in the top 3.
Well, of all time.
King.
On the
King.
on the ones who are alive.
Now. King.
Now,
now.
right now, as I've said, right now, I don't put him in my top 3. In my top 3, so here's the thing. My top 3, you know who I have? I have Collie Buds, but I think this also aligns with the type of music that I listen to, like sort of modern-ish reggae, right? And I have Collie Buds, right? Chronix used to be the king for me, but I think he's fallen off. He hasn't released stuff, right? So I have Colibats, I have Protege, then weirdly enough, I have Soldier in there. For me.
Soldier. Okay.
I think for me, I think Soldier shells out beautiful music. Then there's also another band they called Sticks and Figures. For me, that's the type of reggae that I like. But yeah. So I don't. Yeah.
So not the king of reggae for you.
No, I'll dispute.
And then what about Sean Paul?
Oh yeah, someone mentioned, but that's the king of dancehall. Someone also
Dancehall.
mentioned that
Before we
in
move
terms
there.
of-
Yeah.
Before we move to
Dancer.
to the Sean Paul stuff, that person who crowned Buju Banton, where does they see the likes of who's this, Barry Salmond? Would you crown Buju instead of Barry Salmond?
Buju's more relevant now than Barris, don't you think? When last did Barris?
Because he came out of prison.
Yeah, guys. Yes, the thing with Larry, don't go to jail. Don't go to jail. don't make the mistake of going to jail.
Or else, yeah. What else? Oh, we're speaking about. Sorry, while we're on that Chronix tip, before we go to the King of Dancehall, Chronix is coming back though. He's making a return. He's gonna be headlining Reggae Land next year. So Derry, we're coming to visit. We're coming through.
We there.
Next year. Yeah.
When
it's
is
gonna
this?
be happening with Capleton.
When?
I think next year.
I think from the
August.
24th to the 25th of August, I think.
Nice.
Yeah, 2020. So tickets are already online. Imagine.
Larry,
We're coming
we're
through, Larry.
coming. We're sleeping on your kitchen floor.
Everywhere.
Bring one, bring all. Everything set.
shout out to Chronix. I rate Chronix.
Oh, yeah.
I rate Chronix as a reggae king as well. I think the silent period was a bit of a turn off for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Because we were so excited about him. I'm still excited about
You see?
him. I think
Yeah.
Now you see. You see? They go quiet. They come back. They go on big stages.
Can I raise my
And then
hand?
we start to raise them. We start to rate them again. And forget about the people who've been active while these people were being quiet.
Yeah. Chronix, like Musaki said, he wanted to take a hiatus to inspire his creativity.
Oh, shout out to those people though. I love Msaki. I'm obsessed with Msaki. If you need a
Yeah.
you need a come back, give us
Yeah,
some
just,
music.
he said he's always about quality output over quantity, which I rate, I think, as a creative. But yeah, man, I love that man too much that he should have just one song, just one.
Just
give
give
us.
us that come because I didn't understand what was going
But
on.
there's a track that came out sometime this year with I forgot the name, sorry.
And there's a
There's
new one
track,
you say.
There's a track. No, that's just new one.
Yeah, I know there's a new one.
Yeah. King of Dancehall. Yes. So we're talking about
Sean Paul.
yes. Someone also mentioned in the TikTok live. You know how we do
We're crowning people on TikTok.
on TikTok.
You see,
Wait, listen. They were saying that, right? Sean Paul should also be considered as king of the dance.
In 2024.
Yes. What are your thoughts?
Yeah.
can I start?
You go.
Yes, you. Yes.
For me,
Yes.
I'm sorry to say, but there's never been another king. I don't know, there's that other one that you talk about. For me, there's never been another king.
The
Who's the king?
Oh, hold on.
Hold on,
We-
Calvin.
Yeah, that's why I said, can I start? So that you guys can continue your discussion. For me, the fact that you're saying Sean Paul should be considered, for me, I've never, if anything, at some point I was starting to consider Vibes Cartel, but the king for me always was Sean Paul.
Vibes Cartel is the king.
I'm being for real, yes.
Okay.
Vibes Cartel the king.
No. Wait. Calvin says Sean Paul is the king.
You saying Sean Paul is the king?
For me, Sean Paul is the king.
Over Vibes Cartel.
Yeah, man.
For me, no one has done better numbers. No one. For me, Sean Paul was so good at dancehall. He actually started to become like a pop artist. He started competing on the world stage, not just dancehall.
And also, I
Like
think
yes, like you see, like you know when you're running at school, let's think of dancehall as adversity. You're doing athletics, but you're so good they start taking you to the Olympics. That's how I saw Sean Paul.
Wild. Okay.
That's it.
I get you, Kevin.
Yeah, like there's that album with Temperature. It was like a world charting album, but it's dancehall.
That's a classic.
Yeah, that's how for me. I've always thought Sean Paul was the king of dancer for me. Sean Paul started meddling in EDM and that's.
What about Beanie Man? Self-acclaimed.
Huh?
The dancehall.
Larry?
I'm also the king of Mzanzirek.
Beanie Man and Sean Paul, these artists are in two different categories. Beanie Man, I think he was crowned because of, was it the Sting stuff? I think, I'm not really sure.
The Clash King.
Yeah, it's two different categories with Sean Paul. Sean Paul is the king of dancehall in his own league. He runs his own race.
Commercially so as well.
These others, they run their kingship through competitions and clashes.
But isn't that the best way, the cultural way? Sorry, I'm gonna use cultural as a word here. The culture. So you can still culture. You crown them at a clash or a, doesn't that make it? Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it does make sense, but it also doesn't make sense to be winning clashes and running on a broke pocket.
Okay, but then further to the statement, right? Further to the statement about Sean Paul being the king of dancehall, there's the fact that the numbers say Sean Paul, but on the ground, what do the people say? How do we crown a king? Because the people say it's Vibes Cartel. We all know, right? But the numbers we could say, Sean Paul.
They're different.
Right. How do we crown a king? What do we base it on? Or should we leave this for the comment section?
We can leave it for the comment section, but for me, it's the numbers.
Yeah.
It has to be the numbers, man.
Which numbers? So
in his pocket.
The selling.
Yeah, because I think Sean Paul is the one with the highest numbers on streaming numbers. Is the one with the highest number with commercial artists, collaborations.
He goes beyond dancing.
Yeah.
He is our face. Well, he was for the longest time.
Vibes Cartel, how many international collaborations does he have out of Jamaica?
A part of me also feels like Vibes Cartel is getting the sympathy that Larry was talking about, the nostalgia more than anything else that he's been missing, yet he's been releasing.
Do you think he's making money since he's been out of prison?
Vibes.
I think he's literally spending the one that he made when he was in jail.
He's making. But I mean, that's also about the fact. This guy's been releasing songs while he's been in prison. He's been winning awards.
Hence I'm answering Zama's question like, do I think Vibes Cartel is making money? He's not making money right now. He's spending the money that he made when he was in prison.
Can I just say something? Right? When that man came out, I thought he was having health issues. The way that Bali is partying, what the fuck? He's having the time of his life.
So much better.
But he looks better, yeah.
He's looking
But
better.
when he came out of jail, he was doing fitness videos. Now he's just drinking wire. But anyway, I digress.
He's eating well. Okay. He's eating sedamus.
Okay.
He's married. He's married.
Well, he proposed.
Well, he proposed. Did they not get married?
Nah, I just proposed.
To Sudem,
Yeah.
Mr. One Burn.
But it's
Like
getting
they're literally getting to know each other.
Nah, guys, they've known each other for what?
Since he's been in jail.
Guys, leave the guys alone. Jeez. Next
She's
topic.
stuck. Look, I can give it that she stuck with him through thick and thin. I can give that to her.
Yeah, she found him in thin, obviously. Huh?
Let it give me that thing.
Shout out to the king, Vibes Cartel, man. We rate
Okay.
you.
Jeez.
All right, so what's the next?
On a bit of a lighter news. So I saw a video. This guy lent someone his car to drop something off. The guy ended up having a crash with this guy's car on the other side of town. So it just, brought me, to just think like, what is that thing that you wouldn't borrow a friend, or what's that one thing that you can't?
Even if they beg.
Like, what's that thing? Your friends, and you're like, I think for me it's like, I think for me, I don't know actually. Cause
The
how
personal
it's
person.
like, no, but also if
The
you're my friend,
desperation, if your friend is calling you and they're like, bruh,
I need
if
to
you
use
don't
your
borrow,
bed. I need to use your bed. I gotta go.
oh my god, oh, no,
Larry,
no.
what are you doing? Are you saying yes or no?
I'll offer you my floor.
At least you're offering something. I would not offer at this age. No,
We're too grown to.
You are fine.
we're too grown for that rubbish.
But I think
you bring me back to a post that I saw on Facebook about Mzansi stuff. Yay.
Yeah.
By who?
Hey, hey,
Oh yes.
hey.
Yeah, I think Banpot gave his friend his house. Oh man. I love Banpot. I love his friend.
Yeah, I think money is one of the things that's up there. But I would
Money,
borrow
right?
my friends.
You
but,
would borrow your friend money.
but maybe not a lot of money.
I think
When it comes to
money,
friends,
borrow big money.
at times I feel like when it comes to friends, if you're lending your friend or you're borrowing your friend money, just give them a type of money that if they don't bring it, it's done.
Yeah, you're not hurt.
It's not worth. Yeah.
Don't fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you ask for a bit more than that number, then you say you don't have.
Yeah.
There's a limit.
It's much better. There's a limit.
Calvin?
Clearly, I suck at this life thing because I have given my friend my bed, and I have given my friend tons of money. I can't think of whatever that I haven't that's capable of being shared that I have been shared.
Your bike? Would you borrow your
I have
bike?
given my bike. Well,
See?
most of my friends can't ride, but those that can, I've given my bike. Like right now, my bike is with my friend. My place is with my friend. I can't. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's the one thing you wouldn't lend a friend?
Calvin, borrow me too.
I don't have. Right now, I don't have. I don't have. But if I had, I would. No, being for real. I'm being for real. I don't know. Like, I think I've also been blessed to just have trustworthy friends as well. In the sense that I know if I give you something of mine, you're just gonna care for it like it's me. Well, except one. Except one who was busy doing things on my bed, and I hadn't given him my bed. I left with him my house keys. But other than that, yeah. Yeah, I think I've been largely blessed in the sense that those people that I actually call friends, it's just like, yeah.
And clothes.
Have you ever been burnt by a friend with something like that was precious to you? like you borrow your friend car and they crash
Yeah.
it, or you borrow them your jacket and they lose it.
You know,
Ashley took my jacket and gave it to a girl back in varsity. Ashley. You know Ashley, right? Thulz, you know Ashley, right? Ashley, it's cold. It's cold. Brother visits me. We are recording. We're doing music. It's cold. He takes my jacket. This man, he gives it to a chick because now you are Sheila too much.
now you can't get it
You
back.
didn't get your jacket back.
I actually never text him. I want my jacket.
How many years later?
Doesn't matter.
Larry, have you ever been burnt by a friend? Like, you borrow them something and they don't bring it back. You borrow them money, then they ghost you.
The only friend that bent me, I end up like saying, okay, this one is not a friend anymore.
Yeah, same.
They tend to be family, you know. And the funny part about it, it's not like the thing, they didn't bring it back. They never brought those stuff back. But every time I would say I want something, they would bring my stuff to use and take them back with.
How? Wait.
Nice.
I'll say the names and talk about it off camera. But yeah, it happened. My mixer and my stuff, they would bring it and we'll use it and they take them back with.
That's crazy.
No. Let's say Zembem, you want a car, right?
Yeah.
You want to hire a car. You borrowed. You gave me your car. I'm using your car,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then you're desperate. You need transport. And I would, okay, Zembem.
Where's your mixer? Where's your mixer?
What I will do is, okay, can you hire me? I'll hire you, or I'll bring your car to you, take you wherever you want to go. After that, I take your car back with.
But you see, but also, why did you let that happen, Mary?
It happens.
I didn't expect it my place, and that's not a problem.
They were doing you a favor. You see that? They were doing you a favor.
Oh.
But also, the other thing is, they knew if I had taken the stuff at that moment, they didn't have anything smaller to give out. So yeah.
So what happened to your stuff?
I left them with them.
Did you keep it?
Still with them.
He still has them.
Thuli, you're laughing too much. Thuli, you're laughing too much.
You know.
Because I know Bam?
I've been burnt by a friend. Geez, I borrowed a friend of my man. She took my man.
Hectic. How do you borrow? You borrowed. How do you borrow a man?
Larry, you're failing us with that thing. Larry.
Oh.
Oh, Zama, I think you're very generous. So I think we have to
How?
approach this.
But I need. How can you borrow someone your man?
Wow.
Huh?
Sharing
Hey,
is
hey, hey.
you know, I thought it would work.
Wow. Okay.
It's a safe space.
Okay. Yes.
Joking. I'm joking.
Before we wrap
I've never been burnt by a friend actually. I've never. Not by a friend.
Yeah.
Not by a friend.
Yeah, I think if someone burns you,
They're not your friend.
Just
Yeah,
move on.
I got burnt, but I was glad. I don't know, for me, the way I am with my people, I'm glad it happened very early on in my life, so it was small things. I remember when we were in high school, my friend had my MP3 player and we were in boarding school, so he took it to go load songs in another town. Then when he came back, he said he lost it at the bus, and it was close to home going time. We're ending the term. Then, and I heard during the holidays that man was walking around with my shit. So like, I'm
But
glad.
you know, there's people who also steal. Have you guys ever had friends
Yeah.
who steal?
Yeah, that was the only one. That's the only one that I had.
Where like every time they're around, stuff goes missing.
Nope, not me. Okay, before we wrap up, December 13th, 14th, and 15th, just a reminder, There's reggae camping by the river out in Pongola, KZN. Mzinsago.
Mzinsango. There you know
Mzinsago. River.
Tango.
You know Tango. The home of the guy. The herb.
The home of ganja.
Yes, right.
Umuzi wentsango.
So that's where the reggae camping
By the river.
is gonna be. But do you remember our sponsors? I just want to give a shout out to not our sponsors, our collaborators. Do you have
collaborators? We've got Canna Cafe, all the way from Worcester.
Drop the thing there.
They're coming through with the we're gonna be serving 420 goods. Saturdays. We're also giving away a 420 good and tickets to Reggae Camping by the River. You'll see. We'll drop it on Monday.
Drop it when we drop it.
We'll drop it on Monday. We're really excited about it. A great lineup of artists who've been very collaborative in our efforts to spread the word, the advertising, and people are excited and we're excited. Elvin and Larry, are you guys coming?
We are giving away 3 tickets.
How many? 3.
How many?
Yes. Ah, yeah. I owe you, man. You must send me your account. Yes. You guys will be who deserves.
We'll say
To the tickets. You'll buy the people 3 tickets.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Cool. Yeah. Then you can give it to who deserves.
As for me, I won't be able to do that. To do that online, eh? I'll send it to Thuli.
Okay.
No worries.
But you heard it on the show. We've got.
You must add some more for labor.
Okay.
So shout out to you guys at the river. The people who are coming for 20.
Yeah.
I think we've got one more episode left in us for you. How many? It's like the end of November.
We can squeeze in a couple.
A couple of shows.
Let's squeeze in 2 more.
We're gonna try and record there by the festival, guys. Wouldn't that be nice?
That'd be amazing.
Yeah, man, that'd be so dope.
Set up inside the river.
That'd be so dope. Like
Who are equipped?
see it already.
Who are equipped?
Huh?
We need sponsors, guys. If you want to sponsor us with some equipment so that we can shoot by the river.
Inside the water.
And also sponsors just for the festival as well.
Please.
Do the right thing.
Sponsors for the show. Sponsors for the show.
For the show, for everything, even for the podcast, guys.
Yeah.
This is the biggest reggae dancehall podcast in Africa. So
Drop the thing.
This one is the biggest. It's not in Africa. I think it's on number 6 right now in the world.
what?
Drop the thing there. Drop the thing there. Yeah.
So
Is that all? I think
come
that's
through, advertise with us. A full offering of services. We've got DJ, an MC, a producer, an events coordinator, creative resources. Okay, we've got it all here. And it's been a fun episode, guys. Any last words before we all go and have a Saturday?
Yeah, as for me, before I sign out, people should stop feeling pity of artists who've been in prison and crown them at King of Dancehall, Queen of Dancehall. No.
That's the word. Thank you. Larry says. The voice of LNT says.
That's all. Let's give credit to people who deserve it. Yeah, and people should stop. This thing of association winning should stop.
Association winning, Larry.
Let him cook.
Yeah.